What's up guys, so I'm going to show you guys a tutorial again. This time I'm going to show you how to rebuild the database for the PS4, similar to like defragging. So basically that's what it is. It's basically defragging your computer, similar to defragging your computer. So rebuilding the database, because it's important if you're using a hard disk drive, but database rebuilding is not really important when you have a solid state drive. That's the difference. So basically defragging. So if you don't know anything about defragging, I'm going to show you guys how that's done on a computer. But right now I'm going to show you guys the PS4 version of, because last time I did a PS3, but this time it's going to be for the PS4. So I think it's a lot easier. So this will maintain or make your hard disk drive work better, because all the files will be organized into one area, and instead of chunks into different parts of the disk drive, it'll be in one organized location. Basically that's what it does. Consolidates all your data into one. So let's do it. Okay, first we're gonna turn on the PS4. I already got everything hooked. So this is the controller. Turn it on, press this, and now turn on. Okay, the light went on. So now we're gonna see that sometimes it doesn't work, so I gotta switch it. It's the signal sometimes doesn't work. Just a sec. So the reason it didn't work because it's hooked directly. This is hooked to the HOG, my capture card, instead of directly hooked to the TV. So now I switch it to the TV with this. So let's try it again. I'm gonna hold the power, and then I'm gonna wait for the second beep. Okay, now it should switch to safe mode. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I gotta connect the DualShock to this PS4. I'm gonna use any USB works as long as it fits. I'm gonna put this here, and then we're gonna hook it up on the PS4 USB slot right there. Okay, and then this one is gonna hook to the it's gonna hook to the front of the PS4 right there. There we go. So now we're gonna turn it on again. Connect the DualShock 4 using the USB cable, and press the PS button. So it's that button right here, like similar to the PS3. And then what we're gonna do is scroll down. So this is for the PS4. I think it's the same thing for the PS4 or PS4 Pro. Scroll down all the way to rebuild database. That's number 5. And then you press X button. X. So the database will be rebuilt. It might take a few hours to rebuild the database, but that's not really true. It might take a few minutes, depending on how many stuff you got in that, like how many games or how many music or how many videos. Press X. Okay, we're just gonna leave it alone for now. Shouldn't take long. So it's doing its thing. See, let me wipe that. It's a little bit dusty. Might have to use the, what do you call that? The air blower thing, or the duster. Compressed air, I mean, because there's so much dust. Okay, so there we go. See, that wasn't that long. So checking the system storage status. Do not turn off the PS4. And after the check has completed, the PS4 will automatically restart. So also I was planning to replace the hard disk drive on this with a SSD, like I mentioned in the last video, or the video I did with the PS3. So maybe a 1TB SSD for this. You know, I don't think it's gonna increase the speed dramatically, but what's gonna happen is it won't have to, rebuilding the database won't have to be a problem at all, because SSDs don't really need to be defrag or rebuild. You know, that's the advantage solid state drives have over hard disk drives, because hard disk drives are, you know, they spin and data stored in that, on the disk, on that magnetic disk. So, and unlike a solid state drive, which is just NAND chips, you know, VNAND chips. So yeah, like I'm gonna make another video on how to defrag a computer. I'm gonna defrag this and show you guys how it's done. Show you guys the difference between defragging and trimming, because SSDs don't need to be defragged. What they need is trim, the trim command, and that's different from defragging. And that takes like what? It's instantaneous basically. You don't even have to wait any time. Trim command happens like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, boom, it's done. Because like I said, SSD is just instantaneous in speed. I mean, it's not instantaneous but because it doesn't use a spinning disk to store data, it doesn't have to, you know, like it doesn't have, the chunks of files are not located all over the place, because all the files are accessed all at once on the VNAND chips on the SSD. But because they're still using the older hard disk HDDs or the hard disk drives on the PS4 and the PlayStation 3, you know, that's why we're building a database, because, you know, it's cheaper, I guess. But it won't be a while till everyone is adapted to the newer SSDs, probably, because those are pretty much the future. You know, it's the next step. But I'm not saying it's gonna replace hard disk drives completely, because hard disk drives are really durable. You know, that's the advantage HDDs have, is that they're pretty good at long storage, or like long-term storage, that you don't have to worry about it, you know, disappearing from your file, because it's gonna be there forever. But SSDs have this problem, because eventually it'll come a time when the electron charge in the SSDs will wear out, and when that happens, it'll no longer be able to hold the charge, and it won't be able to hold data anymore. So that's the difference, which is you know, risky. If you have data in there that's important, you're gonna lose that. It'll probably cause, you know, data to be lost. That's the problem. So okay, we're just gonna wait for this for a little bit. It won't take that long. 40 seconds. See, this is faster than the PS3 rebuilding, because the PS3 took like what, like 4 or 5 minutes. This took like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. It's at least twice as fast as the PS3 one. I mean, it is a more powerful CPU and GPU in this thing. So, see, because the PS5 now uses SSDs, right? Their own chip. Sony made their own chip for that. You know, their own custom made that you can't really buy. It's built into the PS5. So that thing uses solid state. That's why it's instantaneous compared to the PS4 and PS3, which those two systems still uses the hard disk drive. I think the Xbox One also uses a hard disk, but the Xbox Series X uses a SSD as well. There you go, it's done. It's going. Alright, that's it. As you can see, everything is still here. All my data. See all my games. Nothing got deleted. So rebuilding your database doesn't delete your games or your files or your music, your videos, your pictures. It's not gonna go away. It's only basically defragging your console. That's one way of defragging it, you know. Alright, hope you guys learned something. Next time I'll do one for defragging the computer, an actual computer, which is this one. So, peace. Let me check the games down here, the PlayStation Store. Oh, what the? What's hot? Oh, 70% off. Oh, snap. The releases, huh? Holiday sale. Okay, whatever. Peace. Hey, I'll say one more thing. The reason rebuilding the database is important every once in a while, maybe do it every couple months, is because like every time you add more games, I mean, it'll speed up, you know, maybe if it's lagging or you got problems with stuttering, maybe, see, it'll probably improve the speed a little bit, but I don't think it's going to dramatically improve the speed or load times. It's just a good way to maintain your system, you know. If you can open it to clean it up. Wait, maybe I'm going to do a future video. I'm going to open this thing and I'll clean up the dust inside and show you guys the inside of a PS4 Pro. So the other consoles, I'm going to do that too. So, peace.